Hi, friends, and welcome to the third class of Positation, the Confident Performance Mindset. This is called Memory Movies, where you go back and take the most wonderful time that you've had in your life and you make it into a memory, whatever it was, sports, music, a test, giving birth, as one of my students explained. It was such a beautiful story. Anything at all, and go back there, and you have to use all of your senses. And then we put it in the form of the kid questions. Who were you? What were you doing? Why were you doing it? How were you doing it? Where and when? Now, I want you to take that story. It can be anything. And trust me, I've heard some doozies, and they're so beautiful. For instance, who are you? Well, I'm Barrie. I was the trumpet player. What are you doing? I'm playing trumpet here on this Christmas concert. Why were you doing it? That was my job that night, was to play trumpet in this beautiful church, solid marble and Park Slope. How were you doing it? Very gently, because they said to improvise in the upper register like a Baroque or classical trumpet player. Where were you doing it? Christmas Eve? When were you doing it? Christmas Eve, 2003, yeah. So it was wonderful. My wife was there. It snowed Christmas Eve, and 2 nuns drove us home because there were no cabs. You remember that one. So I want you to do the same thing. Pick anything that was wonderful in your life, the best ever. And the moment you start to make that story, those 4 happy chemicals will start to happen. The endorphins, the serotonin, the oxytocin, and then dopamine, the chocolate gene. And guess what, friends? You'll be flying high again naturally. You'll be there. You'll actually feel that good, because as Dispenza tells us, the brain doesn't know the difference in time. You actually feel like you're doing it exactly all over again, as if you were doing it the first time. So I guess I'm not the only wacko out here. And I'm telling you, you're going to have fun with this. This is the most fun. Number 1, first lesson is positation breathing. Tap your toes, breathe in through your nose slowly, and hum your I-ams on the exhale. Number 2 is self-talk. Switch your negative self-talk and on the negative train of thought, and switch to the positive train of thought with all happiness. I am strong, I am calm. And then this number 3, your memory movie. And please write this down and journal it again with the kid questions. Who, what, why, how, where, when. And now I'll be quiet, your moment of Zen. And it's 78 degrees. Have a wonderful weekend.